Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, I filled the Peace album, which is very exciting. I'm very happy to kind of be done with it. It was a really exciting journey. I love Peace dollars. It's very difficult to get certain key dates. They're very expensive. The 21, obviously, the 28, I mean, it's a lot of money. But I did a little mad push at the end here just to finish it off, and that's pretty much it. It's real basic. There's not that many of these, right? It's 21 until 35. But like I said, some of those key dates are harder to get. Some of these are better condition than the others, just like my Franklin album. You know, some are great, some are just okay, and you know, some are a little rough. But that's okay. Now I have all the mintages from all the years. It is just 2 pages on this beautiful Dansko album. So I mean, that sums it up. There's really not a lot going on here. You can see the mintages for all the different you know, years. Very interesting. You know, I love coin collecting. I really do. It's a lot of fun. Once I kind of got down to where there's like, you know, 6 I needed left, I really started focusing on them. I did go through eBay for a couple of the common years. I mean, I don't know. It's hard because like a key date, like a 21, it's very tempting for someone to counterfeit that, you know. You know, certain years might be just a lot more valuable, so it's worth a scammer's time to make a fake one or purchase a fake one and try to flip it. So some of those like particularly harder to find coins or, you know, years, not even just Peace, I mean across the board, I'd probably go to your local coin shop, you know, your LCS. Those are the people who you can trust more than likely. Obviously, if you have some kind of relationship with them, even better. So my 21 I ended up getting from Alan's Coins, which I have a video on. I like Alan, he's an awesome dude. I trust him 1000%. He has very good prices as it is. This is actually way cheaper than anything you're gonna find like on eBay or anything. It's just good to have a relationship. You know, when I want specific years or specific things, I do, you know, try to go to him first. Creating those, you know, personal relationships, especially supporting a small business. I happen to just really like the guy. I think he's really nice. But he really does have a pretty good selection in his shop, specifically if you're a coin collector. But even like regular bullion, he has good prices and stuff. He gets a lot of people, you know, selling scrap to him and things like that. And like I said, his prices are just awesome. So there's no reason not to go there because I can fully trust that it was going to be legit, as well as get a good deal on it. So yeah, that's it. I am done collecting Peace dollars. I love Peace dollars. I love Morgan dollars. I, for like this long, thought, oh, maybe I'll do a Morgan set. There's no way. Even in circulated condition, it's just thousands and thousands of dollars to get all the different years and mintages. Obviously some more than others. I don't have an interest now. Maybe when I'm old and retired, I'll try to conquer that, who knows. I'm very happy with the Franklin album, very happy with the Peace album. I may or may not try a different coin, like I said in the other video. Maybe some US quarters, maybe, you know, some Mercury dimes or something like that, who knows. But for now, my, you know, need to have a coin collection or fulfill like an album like this is fulfilled. Maybe at Christmas I'll ask for another album for my family or something, so it's another little journey I can take. But for now, I'm over it. I want to move on to just stacking regular silver when I can, and I mean cheap generic 10-ounce bars, just as cheap as possible. Right now the price is up, in my opinion. I'd like to kind of wait a little bit. Maybe if silver drops down below 20, that would be ideal for me, but you never know what's going to happen in the future. Who knows, might climb up to 30 and stick around for a couple of years. No one really knows what's going to happen, right? But that is kind of my focus. I do have those guardhouse boxes of the constitutional or junk silver, and those are just, I've really concluded that's a long-term goal, like decades goal. Because right now that stuff is uber expensive. It would cost tens of thousands of dollars to fill those, and that is obviously not in the cards at the moment. So again, my focus, my heavy focus right now is, you know, just generic 10-ounce bars until I hit a certain goal. Once I hit that goal, I may or may not, and along the way, you know, I still like 1/10 ounce gold pieces. I think they're cool. I do really want some pre-33 gold, but you know, that's all expensive too. You know, if there's an opportunity that arises where I can get a couple bucks a constitutional to throw at those guardhouse boxes, I certainly will. I'm just not like heavily focused on it. So, you know, it's kind of being put to the side. All stacking is being put to the side because there's some other stuff going on, financial stuff and some other things I have to focus on. But hey, I mean, and whenever there's an opportunity, especially trading, I am always down to trade one thing for you know, more silver or gold. So, you know, that's always on the table. But as far as it like just literally going and buying something with some money, that's kind of on the back burner for a while. But yeah, my new focus really is just, you know, cheap 10-ounce bars. So anyway, that's all. Just want to give you an update for anyone who's into the coin stuff. I did also take a break from coin hunting. My hands, and this has nothing to do with anything in this video, but my hands are getting like arthritis or something. Who knows? I might do a whole video. I've had all kinds of on and off medical issues that I don't really talk about, like little things. My face twitches sometimes. I think some of that stuff is when I almost got Lyme's. So I got the deer tick, I got the bullseye, the whole thing, got the testing, Lyme's test, but it was false, but who knows. But yeah, I have some different things that have been coming and going for years. Even like Balisongs, like I don't flip as often because of my my hands, my fingers. Most recently when I went to that Knoebels trip, I whacked my ring finger on the merry-go-round. They have a merry-go-round with like these rings that you reach out and grab, and it's a metal post, and I whacked my ring finger. That still hurts all the time. I have an injury on my middle finger on my right hand from, you know, an axe incident. Luckily I didn't chop off my finger or anything, but this was many years ago. I was drinking and decided to chop some firewood to make a fire, which is always a horrible combination. And I jammed the back of the hatchet against my finger and a piece of wood, and that was a gnarly thing, which I didn't feel at the time because I was quite intoxicated. But the next day it was hurting, and to this day, sometimes like when it's super cold in the winter and stuff, I feel that down in the bone. So I don't know if I got like a little, you know, who knows what, little bone crack or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, and nor do I have health insurance, so I have to kind of guess at a lot of things. But anyway, long story short, I don't know why I veered off into my medical issues. Peace Dollar album is done and closed. Very excited about it, and just taking a break. That's all. I always bounce around my hobbies, you know, focus on knives for a while, focus on, you know, lighters, jump back to Zippos, you know, focus on coins, silver, whatever, gold. I'm all over the place. That's what makes it exciting. Nothing ever gets boring because I'm constantly bouncing, but I'm also constantly doing it all. Like if I'm heavily focused on trying to fulfill like a specific knife collection, you know, and someone happens to offer some silver, I get excited about silver. You know, let's say I want to try a silver deal with someone, but they're like, hey, I got the Zippo. I get excited about Zippos. So it never really ends. All my hobbies are always kind of floating, but like as far as my laser beam focus, what I'm like looking at online and reading about and like excited about, that jumps around quite a bit. So anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.